It's time for a Christmas Devo tip. Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, it's been months, and we're still praying for deliverance from this plague, aren't we? What is God up to? We're ready to celebrate Christmas, but we're facing a long winter ahead. Is the Lord trying to prepare us for what's next, whatever that is? Perhaps God wants to teach you about something greater than deliverance. Did you know that the most common prayer request from suffering Christians from around the world is they want us to pray that God will give them the strength to overcome their hardship in ways that will honor Him? Notice, they don't ask for deliverance. They want to overcome evil with good. Wow. According to Richard Wurmbrand, who was tortured in a Romanian prison for 14 years, he wrote about solitary confinement. He knew what it was like to be isolated from other people. He said, in solitary confinement, we awoke when the other prisoners went to bed. We started with a prayer in which we traveled through the whole world. The Bible tells us about one of the great joys we can have, even in a prison cell. Rejoice with those that rejoice. So he said, I rejoice that there were families somewhere who gathered with their children, who read the Bible together and told jokes. They were happy with each other. I could rejoice. There was somewhere in the world where a young man loved a young woman and dated her. I could be happy about them. There was somewhere in the world where they were having a prayer meeting, or someone who studied, or there was somebody enjoying good food. I could rejoice with those who rejoiced. Is there something greater than deliverance? Once, while lying on a few planks of his bed, Richard remembered Jesus saying, when you're persecuted for the Son of Man's sake, rejoice in that day and leap for joy. And he said to himself, leap for joy? I have not done this. So I jumped, he said. I came down from my bed and I began to jump around. The warden just happened to look through the peephole while he was jumping around. He thought Richard had finally lost it. So the guard immediately entered in, and he quieted him down and said to Richard, you'll be released. Everything will be all right. Just remain quiet. I'll bring you something. So he brought him a loaf of bread. Richard writes, our portion was one slice of bread a week, and now I had a whole loaf and some cheese. It was beautiful to look upon. Who is it that overcomes the world? Says John in 1 John 5:5. Only the one who believes that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God. I think Jesus is preparing us for what's next, whatever that is. Overcoming is greater than deliverance. And that's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.